front of us, collecting number 135. We're heading to the results for the first contender in this class, collecting number 134.
الفرس رقم 134 دي هلا من دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة لخالد صديق آل خواجة، حصلت على مجموع 90.79.
Results for number 134, the Hana, sired by Bizri, out of Rohara, Hallmark, Orleans by Khaled Zarika Gaje from the United Arab Emirates, the marks for type. A 2 times 90.5, and 2 times 90, 90.5, 3 times 19, and a 19.5 for head and neck. 90.5, 2 times 19, 2 times 90.5, and a 4 times 19. For body, a 6 times 18, 70.5, 18 and 70.5. For legs, 15.5, 16.5, 14.5, 15.5, 16, 15, 14, 15.5 and 15. And for movement, 90, 90.5, 2 times 90, 90.5, 19, 80.5 and a 2 times 90.5. Total score for Dihala is 90.79. Ladies and gentlemen, in front of us is the next contender in this class. We have the results now for class number 135.
الفرس رقم 135 بسمة البداير من دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة للشيخ محمد سعود سلطان صقر القاسمي، حصلت على مجموع 93.5.
Ladies and gentlemen, collecting 135, Basma al-Bidayar, sired by Fadil Shaka, out al-Bidayar, Redanound, Sheikh Mohammed Saud Sultan al-Qasimi from the United Arab Emirates. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts for type. Unanimous 20. For head and neck, 20, 2 times 90.5, 20, 20, 90.5, 20 and a 2 times 19.5. For body, a 3 times 80.5, 18, 80.5, 19, 2 times 80.5 and 18. For legs, 16, 60.5, 3 times 15, 15.5, 15 and a 2 times 15.5. Ladies and gentlemen, for movement, unanimous 20. Congratulations, Basma al-Bidayar scores a total of 93.5. Okay, in front of us, we see the next contender in this class, category number 137. We're heading now to the results for category number 136.
الفرس رقم 136 ولدونا من سويسرا لنايلة حايك، حصلت على مجموع 92.71.
Results for category number 136, Vildona, signed by Shanghai out of Vilda, probably owned by Naila Hayek from Switzerland. The marks for type. Here we go, for type 90.5, 20, 20, 20, 90.5, 20, 20, 90.5, and a 20. Then for head and neck, a 3 times 90.5, 20, 19, and a 4 times 90.5. For body, 18, 80.5, a 4 times 18, 80.5, and a 2 times 18. For legs, 15.5, 16, a 5 times 15.5, 15 and a 15.5. And for movement, 20, 90.5, 20, 20, 20, 20, and 90.5, 90.5. And a 15. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Vildona scores a total of 92.71. Anyway, thank you so much. Category number 137. We're heading now to the next contender in this class, heading to category number 138. Oh, see category number 138 in front of us. We're heading now to the results for category number 137.
الفرس رقم 137 جي اس مخايل قلفة من دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة لسعود الشريق الكعبي، حصلت على مجموع 90.29.
Results for category number 137, GS Mahil Kufa, signed by AG Portofino out of Majanani, Domomatic, probably owned by Zud al-Sharik al-Kabi from the United Arab Emirates. The marks for type. A 4 times 19, 90.5, 19, 2 times 90.5, and a 19. For head and neck, 80.5, a 3 times 19, 2 times 90.5, and a 3 times 19. For body, 18, 19, 3 times 18, 70.5, 2 times 18, and a 17.5. For legs, 2 times 15.5, 15, 3 times 15.5, 15, 15.5, and a 15. And for movement, 80.5, 19, 18.5, 18, 19.5, 2 times 19, 80.5, and a 19. Gives a total score for GS Mohil Kulfa of 90.29. And thank you very much. We saw colleague number 138 in front of us. Now please welcome the next contender. Please welcome colleague number 139. see colleague number 139 in front of us. We're heading to results now for colleague number 138.
الفرس رقم 138 فلامينجا ام اس من دولة الامارات العربية المتحدة لطلال حميد المسكري حصلت على مجموع 90.21.
Results for number 138, Flaminga MS, signed by Esparto out of Forminga, produced by Talanwait Amaskari from the United Arab Emirates. The marks for type. In 19, 2 times 90.5, 19, 90.5 and a 4 times 19 for head and neck. 19, 90.5, 3 times 19, 2 times 80.5, 19 and 18.5. Body, 3 times 18, 17.5, 18.5, 2 times 18 and 2 times 17.5. And for legs, 2 times 15.5, 15, 16, 2 times 15.5, 15 and a 2 times 15.5. And for movement, 19, 80.5, 3 times 19, 80.5 and a 3 times 19 gets a total score for Flaminga MS colleague number 138 of 90.21. Thank you very much. We saw colleague number 139 in front of us. We now like to welcome the next contender, colleague number 140. In front of us, the next contender in this class, colleague number 140. We have the results now for colleague number 139.
الفرس رقم 139 اس جي روضة من دولة الامارات العربية المتحدة لمحمد هيثم الكندي حصلت على مجموع 90.21.
Results for colleague number 139 SG Roda, signed by Royal Colours out of the Khalifa, probably owned by Mohammed Haytham Al Kindi from the United Arab Emirates. The marks for type. A 4 times 19, a 90.5 and a 4 times 19 for head and neck. A 5 times 19, a 2 times 80.5, 19 and 18.5. Body, 18, 80.5, 18, 70.5, 18, 2 times 70.5, 18 and 17.5. For legs, a 2 times 15.5, 15, a 5 times 15.5 and a 16. And for movement, 90.5, a 6 times 19, 90.5 and a 19 gets a total score for colleague number 139 SG Rawara of a 90.21. In front of us, the next contender in this class, collection number 141. Results now for collection number 140.
الفرس رقم 140 بساندرا سيتي موتشيلو من دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة لمربط عجمان، حصلت على مجموع 93.29.
Results for collection number 140, Basandra Seti Mocello, sired by Ajman Morishona out of MA Scarlet. Williams, Badiash Mustard from the United Arab Emirates. The marks for type 20, 20, 20, 90.5, 20, 20, 20, 90.5, and a 20. And for head and neck, a 20, 20, 20, 20, 2 times 90.5, 20, 20, and a 90.5. Body, 18, 80.5, 3 times 18, 2 times 80.5, and a 2 times 18. Then for legs, a 2 times 16, 2 times 15.5, 16, 3 times 15.5, and a 16. And for movement, 90.5, 20, 3 times 90.5, 20, 20, and a 2 times 19.5. Gives a total score for collection number 140, Basandra Setmucello, of 93.29. Thank you very much. We saw collection number 141. We'd now like to welcome the next contender in this class. Please welcome collection number 142. In front of us, collection number 142. We have the results now for collection number 141.
الفرس رقم 141 فريدة من دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة لسمو الشيخة مريم بنت سلطان بن أحمد القاسمي، حصلت على مجموع 89.79.
Collection number 141, Farida, sired by Al Farida out of Al Patra, sired by proudly bred and owned by Her Highness Sheikha Maryam bin Sultan bin Ahmed Al Qasimi, United Arab Emirates. The marks for type: a 3 times 19, 2 times 90.5, and a 3 times 19 for head and neck. 90.5, 19, 80.5, 19, 2 times 90.5, 80.5, 19, and 18.5 for body. 2 times 17.5. For body, 2 times 70.5, a 4 times 18, 70.5, 18, and 70.5 for legs. 15.5, a 3 times 15, 16, 3 times 15, and a 14.5. And for a movement, 19, 19, 19, 80.5, 19.5, 19, 80.5, 80.5, and 19. This is total score for Farida, collection number 141 of 89.79. And thank you so much to collection number 142. We're heading now to already the last contender in this class. You're heading to collection number 143. In front of us, the last contender in this class, we see collection number 143. We have results now for collection number 142.
فرس رقم 142 إيزابيلا من المملكة العربية السعودية لمربط السيد للخيل العربية الأصيلة، حصلت على مجموع 91.36.
Results for number 142, Isabella, sired by Nibraz out of Enya, probably owned by the LCS stood from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The marks 4 type. A 2 times 90.5, 19, 3 times 90.5, 19, and a 2 times 90.5. For head and neck, a 2 times 90.5, 19, 2 times 90.5, 2 times 19, and a 2 times 19.5. For body, 18, 80.5, 2 times 18, 80.5, 2 times 18, 80.5, and 18. For legs, 15.5, 16, 2 times 15, 2 times 15.5, and 3 times 15. And for movement, a 90.5, 3 times 19, 2 times 90.5, 19, 90.5, and 19. It's a total score for Isabella, a total score of 91.36. Thank you so much. So we saw collection number 143, the last contender in this class. The second group of the 7 years and older mares in class 5B. Thank you so much to our judges. We're waiting now for the last scores, so we can announce the individual scores for the last contender. And of course, then are we heading to the prize giving ceremony, the announcement of the top 5 in this class of the senior mares from 7 years and older here at the Abu Dhabi International Raven Horse Championship, already organized for the 16th edition here in the capital of the United Arab Emirates. This year we have a Ekaho title show in the Etihad Arena, where we have the second day of the qualification classes. Of course, tomorrow we have another class, a day of qualification classes, and then are we heading to the big finals on Sunday here at the Etihad Arena, the big finals of the Abu Dhabi International Raven Horse Championship 2024. And it brings us to the results for the last contender in this class, collection number 143.
الفرس رقم 143 الأريام أبيلا من دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة لاسطبلات الأريام العربية، حصلت على مجموع 91.29.
Results for the last contender in this class, calc number 143, Al-Riyam Abla, started by Marwan Al-Shakab out of SF Hosanna, with the brethren by the Al-Riyam Arabians from the United Arab Emirates. The marks for type 90.5, 20, 90.5, 19, and a 5 times 90.5. For head and neck, 2 times 19. 90.5, 19, 2 times 90.5, 19, 90.5 and a 19 for body. 70.5, 70.5, 18, 70.5, 80.5, 18, and a 3 times 70.5 for legs. 15.5, 16.5, 2 times 15, 2 times 15.5, 15, and a 2 times 15.5. And for movement, a 4 times 90.5, 20, 20, and a 3 times 90.5. Collect number 143, Al-Riyam Abla scores a total of 91.29.
إذن تصبح نتائج النهائية في هذا الشوط الناري الذي استمتعنا أكيد بالأرقام القوية التي تحققت. المركز الأول في شوط الأفراس بعمر 7 سنوات فما فوق الفئاباء كان لرقم 135 بسمة البداير، والتي ترسم البسمة في محيا المالك الشيخ محمد سعود سلطان القاسمي من دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة ب 93.5. المركز الثاني كان لرقم 140 باساندرا سيتي موتشيلو من دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة ومربط عجمان ب 93.29. المركز الثالث كان لرقم 136 ويلدونا من سويسرا لنايلا حايك ب 92.71. الأول والثاني والثالث إلى أشواط البطولات. إيزابيلا رقم 142 من المملكة العربية السعودية الشقيقة ومربط السيد للخيل العربية الأصيلة حصلت على 91.36. والأريام بالله رقم 143 من دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة واسطبلات الأريام العربية حصلت على 91.29. بارك مجددا بسمة البداية والشيخ محمد سعود سلطان القاسمي على المركز الأول في هذا الشوط. وأيضا سندعو الآن الأستاذ الدكتور خالد بن إبراهيم السليطي مدير عام مؤسسة الحي الثقافي في كتارا في دولة قطر الشقيقة، وسعادة محمد أحمد الحربي مدير عام جمعية الإمارات الخيول العربية مدير بطولة أبو ظبي الدولية لجمال الخيل العربية لتتويج الأفراس الفائزات المراكز الخمسة الأولى.
In the arena, the top 5 in this class with his, the winner in this class with a score of 93.5. Congratulations to Mazma Al-Midaya. Congratulations to Sheikh Mohammed Sultan Al-Qasimi here from the United Arab Emirates. We'd also like to welcome in the arena, handing over the trophies, Dr. Khalid Ibrahim Azouiti, the General Manager of the Culture Foundation of Qatar, together with His Excellency Mohammed Ahmad Al-Harbi, General Director of the Emirates Arabian Horse Society and Director of the Abu Dhabi International Arabian Horse Championship. Handing over the trophies now to Basma Al-Bidayar. Again, congratulations to Sheikh Mohammed Sultan Al-Qasimi. Then the second place, Basandra Seti Mocello, a score of 93.29. Congratulations to the Ashman stood from here from the United Arab Emirates. And then heading to the third place to Vildona, a score of 92.71. Vildona, congratulations to Naila Hayek from Switzerland. And then heading to the fourth place with a score of 91.36, Isabella. Congratulations to the Al Siad from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And then we're heading to Al-Riyam Abla with a score of 91.29. Congratulations to Al-Riyam Arabians here from the United Arab Emirates. We're looking forward to see Basma Albidaya, Basundra Setimocello and Phil Dona back in the championship on Sunday here in Abu Dhabi. Congratulations to the breeders and owners, and of course congratulations to the handlers. We're doing a marvelous job these days here in Abu Dhabi, bringing the horses in front of us and in front of our judges. Thank you so much to the handlers. And that brings us now to another chapter, ladies and gentlemen, here in the competition. This was the last qualification class of the senior